I told you to dump PXG's first Extreme Tour ball because the cover scuffed too easily and it just didn't stack up against the big names. But PXG is back, and this time they've released two brand new tour balls, the PXG Tour and the Tour X. In this video we're taking a close-up look at both balls. We're going to figure out who they're best for, compare them to the original PXG ball, and yes, as usual, we'll cut them open with the help of Jeff, my cutting tool, to see exactly what's going on inside. Welcome back to Up Close Golf. I'm Craig. I've cut open over 200 golf balls just to see what's inside and review them to help you get the best ball for your game. And here's the thing, most golfers just grab the same ball they've always played, Pro V1, TP5, whatever the pro shop has in stock. And most players never even stop to think whether it's helping your game or not. And my goal is simple. I want to help you get a ball that's a better fit for your swing speed, your launch conditions, and your skill level. Because the ball you play is the only piece of equipment that you use on every single shot. And the latest MyGolfSpy robot testing showed that PXG stacked up really well against some of the massive names. PXG are well and truly back, and if you've never even considered them before, this might change your mind. So both PXG balls, the Tour and the Tour X, are three-piece urethane balls. They've got the same 338 dimple pattern as before, but here's the big change. PXG have thinned out the urethane cover and the mantle layer, which allowed them to make the core even bigger. A bigger core usually means more ball speed, and PXG is claiming exactly that, a speed boost over the original Extreme Tour. So the new PXG Tour is slightly softer, lower spinning and flatter flying. So think Pro V1 for performance, but just a touch softer on their compression scale. And the PXG Tour X is a few points softer than the Pro V1 X on PXG's gauge, but higher spinning and higher launching than the Tour. I took both these balls on the golf course recently and I was really impressed. In the original PXG, the driver spin was so high, it spun far too much, but the new Tour has reduced spin off the driver, giving you lower flight and more rollout. The Tour X sits a bit higher, adds spin and gives you a steeper landing angle. So if you need carry distance or stopping power, the Tour X is going to suit your game better. In driver distance, in the MyGolfSpy robot testing, the PXG's new balls performed really well against some of the best Tour balls. They went toe to toe with the Pro V1 and the Pro V1 X, along with the Callaway Triple Diamond. And taking them on the course, I was really impressed with how they performed. Now, durability was my biggest gripe in the last test that I performed with the PXG Extreme. They just didn't last. If I hit the bunker a few times, the ball was dead. But this time round with both balls, testing held up really well. They were definitely more durable and there were no scuffs after a single wedge shot like before. Compression is where these two balls really separate. The PXG Tour sits in the high 80s, so it's just a touch softer than the Pro V1. And the PXG Tour X is a firmer option, closer to the low 90s in compression range, but still a few points softer than the Pro V1 X. Now let's cut these balls open to see exactly what's inside and how they compare. Okay, so very similar. Again, I like my colours, but it might be a lighter grey on the PXG Tour golf ball versus the Tour X. And putting them side by side, you can see, I think you can see, that the PXG Tour golf ball has got a thinner outer layer than the Tour X golf ball. So maybe there is a slight change in that design there. What do you think? You can have a little look there as well. So here, as a little bonus, obviously I've cut the two brand new golf balls open, and we're going to compare the inside to the original PXG Extreme golf ball. And you can see there that it's bright red inside, it's got a blue inner mantle and a very thick outer layer. And you can see how they compare to the new Tour golf balls. I mean, when you compare them, these look like a far more premium golf ball than the original PXG Extreme golf ball. So if you're still just grabbing Pro V1s or the same balls you've played for years, you might be leaving performance on the table. Your swing speed, spin profile and launch conditions should guide your choice. PXG might not have been in your ball conversation before, but based on the data, they should be now. So which one of these golf balls are you going to choose, the PXG Tour or the PXG Tour X? Let me know in the comments below. But if you're still not sure if this is the golf ball for you, then check this video out and I'll catch you in the next one.